Council on Aging of West Florida is offering two great opportunities to earn a stipend and help improve the lives of others. The Foster Grandparent program places seniors in local schools where they serve as mentors to children and their parents. The Senior Companion program pairs seniors with homebound older and frail adults to help them maintain independence in their own homes. Here to tell us more about these programs is Robin Stevens, Director of the Foster Grandparent, Senior Companion, and Relief Programs. Good morning, Robin. We're so excited to have you.
Well, thank you for letting me be here today.
Absolutely. So you are actually the director of the Foster Grandparent / Senior Companion / Relief Programs, and today, of course, you're going to talk about Foster Grandparent and Senior Companion Programs. For short, we call FGP and SCP, which can kind of be a mouthful, but could you tell us a little bit about those two programs?
Yes, both programs are a part of the Corporation for National and Community Services, and we house them and sponsor them at the Council on Aging. Right now, the Foster Grandparent Program and Senior Companion Program are a great asset to all community out there. What it does is the foster grandparents go into schools, daycares, or Head Start facilities and help out one-on-one with the children that just need a little assistance. You have teachers throughout the classes, and they have 18 to 20 children sometime, and there's no way they can actually do a one-on-one part with a child that might be a little bit lower in the class or anything from it. So it's a great help to have that one-on-one service in bringing them up into that successful speed. And then the Senior Companion Program, it is great to help the actual adults and seniors, help them stay in their homes and live independently and help out. Because a lot of families are not able to maybe afford going into a facility, or if basically the adult doesn't want to go into a facility is usually what happens. They want to stay in their home. So they're able to stay in their home with the help of a senior companion with just a little bit of help every once in a while.
And obviously we know these are two fantastic programs, but can you tell us a little bit about the impact that these programs make on the community?
Well, it's a great impact. Think of, there's so many seniors out there that are 55 and older that would like to do something instead of just sit at home and watch TV or anything else from it. But they like to get out and assist. They've been working for years. They want to do something. So it's a great impact for helping people not go into a facility, like I said, and they're there to just assist and be one-on-one and help out through that part. Because could you imagine not having the assistance of a senior companion coming in to just help your mother or grandmother or family member or anything? So it is a huge impact.
And what about the foster grandparents? You talked a lot about the senior companions, but
Yes.
What kind of impact does that program make on the community?
It helps out with the children. A lot of children do not have, some of them live with grandparents, some of them live with with a mom or a dad, or vice versa, and so it helps them be able to go into the class and feel that love, that attention, that self-worth, their self-esteem brings it up. So that way they're helping them. And the teachers love them. They call them their right hand. They wouldn't know what in the world to do without them.
That's wonderful. Can you tell us some of the benefits of being part of these programs?
Yes, the benefits of the programs are they get a tax-free stipended. It is $2.65 an hour. We do an annual physical exam that is also free. They do a meal allowance as well, and it's $1.25 a meal. Or if you're in the school systems, the Escambia County schools are able to purchase the meals, so the foster grandparents are able to eat a meal free. And we also have the senior companions. They bring their own lunch or anything from it, but we do pay them a meal allowance of $1.25. We let it's 44.5 cents a mile for travel allowance too, so we do pay for mileage. And that way we have training parts on it throughout the community that will help, like of diabetes or helping with reading with children, any kind of training. We do different workshops as well, so it'll work along with it.
Well, it kind of sounds like a win-win situation, both for the companions and the children, but also the folks that are going in there to help these folks.
Right.
But could you tell me what the eligibility requirements are to be a senior companion or a foster grandparent?
Okay, the eligibility is it's 55 and older. It used to be 60, but we were able to move it up to 55. And what we're able to do is they have to work at least 15 to 20 hours per week. We do that as a minimum, but we also have some people that do up to 40 hours. So they enjoy working with the children or working with the seniors. They don't want to leave them. They become family members to them. So they want to be there at all times when they need anything. We also have an income eligibility that we have to go through, and they're able to fill it out. It's supposed to be like 200% of poverty levels in it. I think for one person in the household, it's like $23,000 something a year. As long as you didn't go over it, we'd make sure that we take care of it from it.
Great. So I'm sure that people come back all the time with stories from going into the schools or maybe going to a companion home. But do you have an example of maybe some feedback you've heard or a good story that might be something you'd want to share?
I have several stories that would come along, but one in particular was a senior companion story that I did hear. We did have a senior companion go to a home, and there was a senior. She kept knocking on the door because usually she's there and she's awake and ready for her senior companion to come in. Well, the senior companion kept knocking on the door and no one answered. Well, she kept hearing something inside, but still no one answered. So she called. Luckily, she had a cell phone, and she called and still no answer. So she went ahead and called the caregiver, asked her if her mother was there and was everything okay. And the caregiver had no clue. She hadn't talked to her mother that morning. So the caregiver was able to hurry up and come down. As soon as the senior companion got off the phone, she called 911. And at the same time, both of them showed up, and luckily they were able to open up the door and find out that the client had fallen.
Wow.
And she was laying on the floor and she could not get up. So if a senior companion would not have been there, you never know. The caregiver was at work. You didn't know what was going on. I don't know how long that person would have stayed there or what could have happened. So it is a great opportunity to have someone.
Great opportunity to make a difference.
Yes, it is.
And also, again, it's like I said before, it's a win-win situation.
It is.
So if someone is interested in participating in any of these programs, where can they go, or who can they call?
They can call the Council on Aging, call the main office. It's 432-1475, and they can ask either for myself, Robin Stevens, I'm the director, or you can ask for the senior companion supervisors, Janice McGrew, or Bridget Toon is our foster grandparent supervisor. We get an application and go ahead and send that out to you so that way we can fill it out and come on in, and we'll do the best we can to get you going.
Great. Well, thank you again for sharing this information and these stories with us. It's fantastic, Robin.
Thank you. I appreciate it.